Alright, here we are, folks, in Telaine. Is it Telaine or is it? Telaine is a country of natural resources. That's right. So these are the guys who jacked up the price of ore, much to the consternation of Belaine, who makes the stuff. Alright, let's take a look at your weapons. What do you got? Oh, crap. 1 second. I gotta switch it. So can you use the brilliant wand? It's funny that I could get a new weapon here, but I couldn't get it in the other place. Yeah, that's fine. I'm loaded, dude. Can't you see that? Alright, cool. That's fine. Probably still the royal armor, too, eventually, because, like, I can do nothing with it. Like, I wonder if it's good. Maybe it's really good. But we'll never know, because nobody can use it. I'm not going to change teammates just to... You know what I mean? Okay, Saint Anger shirt. Okay, so we got that for cheap. We saved, you know, with the difference, probably 6,000 bones. Not that we really have much use for it. Oh, there's a couple little houses here on the low side of town. I wonder if these are poor people. No. I'm off duty today. You got no bed. You just like to hunk out on the floor. You got a bad back. You got to sleep on a bare piece of wood. The ore deposits around here are drying up. We need to find a new mine. Yeah, alright, okay, alright. We're starting to get some scarcity. And that's why you got to increase the price. It's standard economics. Adam Smith would agree with your assessment of the situation. And here's the inn. Let's just go ahead and take a nap here, because I had to use a little bit of magic, I think, in the last fight. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Anyway, it's fine. It's so ridiculously cheap to stay at the inn in this game. I don't know why they made the inn prices so ridiculously inexpensive. Because they might as well give it to you for free. I mean, if you get charged like $6, this is the only country where the ore necessary for making arms and armor is produced. Really? This is the sole place? Nobody else has an iron mine of any kind, or whatever sort of ore you use to make weapons of war? That's weird. Oh well. Nice to be cornering the market, but then, you know, if you can't find... Alright. Yeah, they got nothing here. Oh, we get diamonds, we can store our wealth up just in case we die. Which is not a bad idea, because the monsters in this area are absolutely voracious and ferocious. Production of ore has recently decreased. Yep, I got it. Belaine retaliated because we raised the price of ore. We didn't have a choice since we were running out of ore deposit. They don't care whether we have a problem or not. They're only interested in themselves. They retaliated? How? Jeez. That might be bad translation. They're not at war, though, because they didn't attack, or did they? I've heard that people of Luz, an ancient civilization, respected the sky ruin dedicated to their palace. Their land was utterly destroyed by the dragon. You'll find the ruins of the palace on the islands of Bior to the southeast. I heard a dragon still lives there. Alright, that's where the ruin of the sky, or the ruins of the Luz Palace where the Sky Ruin once was. Alright, that's interesting. But I'm still not getting a lot of information. Yeah, I figured that, guys. So how can I help with this problem? Matt? New castle music? Or the same? I'm ready to fight for the king. That's good, because you're a soldier. Being a soldier is not a good idea. Don't say that in front of your superior, and I'm only guessing he's a superior because he's got a cloak on. It seems like, you know, the officers that get to wear the cool cloaks, and the usual guys, oh, they're talking right there. He's like, hey, don't you knock the soldiery, the profession of soldier. Be proud of your, whatever. I don't know. Be proud of your oath. So he was probably giving him the business. I'm looking for employment. Yeah, well, you should talk to that other guy who says being a soldier is not a good idea. Just don't do it within earshot of Commander Cape over there. He'll give you an earful. We saw that, you know. That guy is going to be on short rations or something. I don't know what he's going to do with him. Being a soldier is not a good... Whoa, keep it down, brother. Keep it down. You're going to get in a lot of trouble talking like that. In the castle, even. Stop. You can't go inside the castle. You are an ineffective guard. The castle is always clean and beautiful, and I'm proud of my work. Stop ending your sentences in commas. This is a big castle. Is this the exit right here? Is this how we came in? No. Wow. This is a big, yeah, this is a big castle. Not a lot in it, though. It kind of reminds me of Castlevania 2, kind of the look of the columns there for Dracula's final castle. But, you know, wunderbar. Wonderful. I love it. I had training in Padal. The country is normally peaceful and orderly. But now we just let people walk around the castle. Yep, don't say anything. Yeah, you can't say anything. Yeah, you have to be quiet. You're the honor guard. You're right next to the king. I'm ready to fight for the king. That's good. Especially since you're within earshot of the king. Hi, king. I didn't think the king of Belaine would be so unreasonable. Guys. Now, do you want to give me any indication as to what you wish me to do, you jerks? Now, there is a cave directly to the east of this place. Don't bother me. Alright. Said nothing. Fair enough. You're on duty. I get it, boys. Okay. Don't enter the castle. What's up with that guy? Quite an ineffective guard. Being a soldier's not a good idea. I knew he was going to say that. So the game's kind of pulling us in two opposite directions. Do we want to go to Padal or do we want to go to the cave over there? Which I'm guessing, if I had to hazard a guess, it connects us with that island, where within the ruins we can find the very desirable deal. All right. So nobody in Belaine is particularly helpful. The ore's dried up. I got it, guys. That sucks. I'm with you. So, I guess we'll go to the next place we logically can go to, and that's this cave over here. I guess we could try to go to Padal, but I think we've had enough gabbity, and let's get some fighting on here. So here we are, another darn cave. Hopefully this one's not too long and too confusing. It seems to be a lot of treasure here. A fat lot of good it'll do us, because even if it's equipment, it's not like we can use it. I sampled some of the enemies here. They weren't too bad. Yeah, this guy, he's not too bad. He hits like a ton of bricks, but, well, what the hell are you gonna do, right? He doesn't hit like that many tons of bricks, though. And he's slow. Yeah. It would help if we powered him up. I'm loath to use magic, but it's only 6, and it'll shorten this fight. This is something we need to do. You know, I didn't even realize we had power magic until recently. Whoa. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best step to take. Okay. But as you can see, Wilmay, he's a machine of death when we power him up. But then usually not before that. But let's heal up. I don't know what we're gonna look at. Those plate guys are not too tough. God dang it! Don't let me die here, please. I do like how they give me the boss music. Hopefully it doesn't use vacuum or anything crazy like that. Ow. That's not so bad. Give some power to the man. Nice. I'm sure he can only take one more. I'm going to power her defense up, though, because, yeah, these guys hit hard. They're a menace to society. I'm only going to get like a topaz or something stupid like that out of this fight. Although that's a good amount of experience, like 881 experience points. Yeah, did you see that? Topaz. Which is not bad. The experience points is great, and it's easier than some of the fights we get outside. Which, there's an enemy called Mutant. I haven't shown you because I didn't get in a fight, thankfully. Oh, I thought somebody got poisoned. Topaz for free, topaz for not free. I'm more experienced I'm more interested in the experience points we got for that particular struggle than I was with. All right, so you can see Spydek made his grand return, which, you know, good on him, happy for him. I'm gonna give her the deal. Yeah. Okay, good. And I'm gonna MP catch this guy. Well, I'd like to have MP caught that guy. Alright, let's save. I want to get some magic off him. I'm gonna star myself up. Neither of these guards have really scary attacks, so I'm content to just kind of let this one. Jeez Louises. All right, fine. That's not gonna help. That was dumb. That was really dumb. All right, give him power. I really need to suck some magic out of Spidek over there though, because Spidek he's got a nice store of magic. Ooh, yeah, and the last thing I'd want is get down defensed by that down dirty dog. So let's work with eliminating Plate Man first, and then let me try to get some magic off Spidek. Nice, very good, Wilmay. You're a real bear. Now, can you please get magic off this jerk? Thank you. Thank you. All right, cool. That worked out just as well as it could have. I know these battles. Yeah, that's another problem with this game. I like it. I like it in that random battles are not so like mindless. But what I don't like about it is that they're so frequent that these kind of chess matches of battle. Okay, these guys can be troublesome. All right, I'm gonna use it on her. She needs it more. These guys have magic power to make our lives miserable. Oh, crap on a crow. Well, that's okay. He kind of wasted a turn, as far as I'm concerned. Now let's give him the power. And then he should be able to one-shot one of these goofs. The weird shoes they got on, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, he can one-shot him now. Haha! Wunderbar. Great job, jerk. Alright, so let's bring her up. I don't want her getting killed. Don't want anybody getting killed, but I don't want anybody getting killed. How about that? Kill you again. Aha! That's got to cost him all sorts of magic, I would think. Let's use it on him. But this guy does have some... His Firebird spell really hurts. But luckily, he didn't use it. And I think we're better off now. When I first started fighting him, you know, it was just hope you don't use Firebird. Hope you don't use Firebird. Now it's a little bit better because we're a little bit higher level, so our magic defense increased. In addition to that, I guess Isuna, with her angry shirt there, is a little bit probably more resistant to just dying, because that's something she was fond of doing. I think we got to pass through this place again, so it's just enough to... Alright, so power up Isuna and then have her, well, not power up, defense her up. Good, he attacked him, and then we'll power the man up over here. You know, usual kind of combat formation. So yeah, I like it that they turn the battles into a chess game. What I don't like is that the gosh darn things are so frequent. If they weren't so frequent, it would be great. You know what I mean? If it weren't so darn frequent, these battles would be really cool. But that, one, they're frequent, and two, they have to be frequent because your need to power up or your need to collect experience points is great. Like, you can't half rear end this game. You just can't. Okay, the Monster 2, I don't know. Maybe some people do a low level of this. I never done such a thing. I'm not that much of a masochist, okay? Look, I don't like myself plenty. I have plenty of self-hatred, but not that much to where I'm going to be like, I'm going to take this hard game or even an easier game. I guess I did a solo Cecil challenge in Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 4, because Final Fantasy 2 is pretty easy as it is, and so just doing a solo Cecil challenge I thought was kind of neat and doable. It was doable. So I did it, right? And it worked out well. So these guys can be very dangerous, as said before. So we're just going to do our best to wipe them out quickly before they have a chance to cause power. I feel like I got to be getting close to the end of this darn place. Because it doesn't seem that big, and it's a direct pass. Did I miss some treasure box? I'd go back and get them, I guess, like on my way back. But it's really not necessary right now in my estimation. Because they're not going to be anything that I really want. Oh, jeez. And you don't get double experience for it. I hit the guy, though, that he revived. Because in that case, you know what I mean? in that case, like, he's drained magic. And they do have a limit on magic as far as I know. They don't have forever magic like some games where the computer just, hey, I've got all the magic I want. And you deal with it. Fairly good chunk of experience for felling those guys, especially now since we've managed to make it pretty quick business. Before, oh, God, see what I mean about the combats? They just, here, there, and everywhere, man. And I should cut out these battles, but because I'm too lazy to go for it. Because it ruins the flow of my conversation. I can't remember what I was saying last, you know, so I'm just going to kind of keep with it. I hope you don't mind that this is so excruciating. But hopefully we can, you know, dig up some nuggets of wisdom. Not from what I'm saying, but maybe derived from some word I said will make you think something else. And then, you know, we'll get somewhere good in the end. Hopefully we'll get somewhere good, period, by exploring this fudging place. Oh, there's a... Oh! Man, wrong turn at Albuquerque right there, folks. Could have got the heck out of here, I think. If that... Ooh. Now this is ugly right here. Let's look at that. We got Mr. Magic McMagicton. Okay. He's a threat. Ooh, and there's his premier attack right there. And that's the one... And I don't mean premier as in he's the head of, like, the communists. I don't mean, like, premier like Leonid Brezhnev or Khrushchev. I mean, he's not the head of state. I mean, that's his number one. And so, at least we got rid of him. Okay, excellent. And now that we've wiped him out, we'll just take the necessary precautions to make sure Wilmay doesn't get Fargle-bargled. Excellent. Boom. What a hit. You too. Ah! Gotta get you the Murasama, I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I speak a lot of languages. None of them are Japanese. I didn't like anime that much, guys. In Japan, while it has a cool culture, and... Ooh, let's go ahead and look at our map. Oh, we are on that island. Alright, cool. Well, it's 17 minutes. That's respectable. Let's go ahead and cut it here. And then in the next video, we'll go see if we can find the ruins of that ancient civilization. I'm not going to go back through the place yet because we're not geared up yet. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, we're not geared up yet. Look, we're sitting good. Like, look at our health. Look at our magic. I don't want to risk that. All right, so thanks for watching. Bye-bye.